Hello dears, this is Creative Designer VTK Rani with another monochromatic project step-by-step tutorial, Queen in Life's Game. These are the beautiful products from Immix used for this project. The chipboards, heavy gesso white and black, gilding flakes, dazzling diamonds, mixed media paste from Immix, raspberry red chalk paint, embossing powder brides in red, and mini deco stones. This is a beautiful chess design chipboard along with matching pawns, which comes as a set. The first step is to take Immix Heavy Gesso Black and Immix Art Essentials Heavy Gesso White, and take this chessboard and with the help of a brush paint half of it with white gesso and the other half with black gesso. Repeat the same with the background chippy but in the reverse order. So you'll get a different design background like black on white and white on black. This is a monochromatic design we are going to get today's project. Ta-da! See how beautiful it's looking. After applying white gesso and black gesso, the black gesso I've applied like a brushed effect, which looks really awesome in a mixed media project. Now place the first portion of the chipboard, the chess design, on top of the background one. I'm loving this effect, isn't it? Now take the matching chess pawns, which is chipboard's collection from Expressions Craft called Decorative Embellishments, and use Immix embossing powder brides in red. Let's give a beautiful color to the black and white background. I'm using red here and using Versamark. Here I'm showing you how it is done. The embossing technique is very useful and easy, dears. Do try it out at home. Now after applying the ink to the chippy, take the embossing powder and apply it generously over the ink surface. Gently remove the excess powder and then start applying heat tool to the powdered surface. Here is a close-up of how beautifully it forms textures, and it has a two colors effect. It has red and gold in it, so you'll get this beautiful color once it is embossed. Let the magic begin. You can see how the embossing powder is slowly melting, and as it is very hot, please use a tweezer to hold the chippy. Now you can see the embossing powder melting into the beautiful texture. It's happening right before your eyes. Oh, look at the, oh my goodness. See how beautiful it's looking. Let it cool down, so place it in a cool place. Then you can use it in your composition. Here's a close-up of how beautiful all the pawns look after a heat embossing with Immix embossing powder brides in red. Our next step is to take the crescent moon chippy. See how gorgeous the details are. I absolutely love these chippies. Now take raspberry red chalk paint and dazzling diamonds mixed media glitter paste, which once it dries gives tiny diamond like effect. And once you apply both of them, this is how beautiful it turns out. Here's a close-up how it looks. Immix products are so versatile and so beautiful. They can turn your projects into magical works of art. Now let's do the gilding technique. I'm using the gilding glue and the gilding flakes, the copper colored one. This is how it looks. It comes with a protective packaging. Please retain this because the flakes are very thin and they easily fall off the bottle, so you need to close it with something. So the lid is very effective. See how beautiful it's looking. Now with the help of an old brush, take some glue and then apply it randomly over the chest design here and there, like so. See how beautiful the copper flakes are looking, isn't it? Always protect your surface with old paper. So that any excess glue will stick to the paper and not to your craft table. Now take the glue and apply it here and there randomly on the chest design. Like so. Now take the flakes and press them gently on the glue and then rub off the excess. You will get tiny abstract particle like design on the chippy, which looks very beautiful. I will show you a close-up of how it looks once I finish sticking these flakes. See how gorgeous it's looking. The next step is to take these foliage leaf chippies and the numbers and foliage chippies from Expressions Craft. Apply heavy gesso and raspberry red chalk paint to the alternate designs. They look so beautiful, as you can see here. These are going to form the side elements of the composition. A closer view of the gilding technique. Now let's start with the composition. I've arranged all the chess pawn set in a circular design as to indicate the circle of life, and I've arranged these foliage and gears chippy like a triangle design. The main focal design of the crescent moon along with the queen lady who is going to be the focal element is also seen in this video here. As you can see, I'm using dimensional heavy gel to glue them all down. Very simple process, dears, but believe me, once a composition is done, it looks breathtakingly beautiful. I've also applied little bit of gilding flakes on the chess pawns to give it a grand look, because after all we are doing a queen's project, right? So we should have lots of gold and glitter in it. I've attached the foliage leaves of red and black behind the crescent moon to signify the life's challenges that one faces. Whether it's a happy or a sad challenge, we should be strong in our life and overcome it with our strength. Now I apply the dimensional heavy gel to the border of the background chippy because I want to paste the chest design on top of it and then start building the composition of the project. Now let's glue down the matching elements using a dimensional heavy gel like so. I'm seeing where the crescent moon is going to come on the composition so that I can adjust the second matching element. Now I also glue down the third one. As you can see, it's like a triangle design. It's looking so amazing, isn't it? Now I take the crescent moon focal element. I've taken Immix pattern paper and glued it to the chippy and then cut it out. So you get this beautiful green background which looks so beautiful. And this is how it's looking. I've added the queen pawn and one more pawn to the background of the queen face, resin embellishment, to indicate that she is the queen in this life's game of chess. Now I glue the main focal element in the center of the project like so. I adjust all the other elements so that they are visible, partly visible, and the project should look like a whole piece. It takes a few minutes, but once it's done, it will beautifully get glued to the chippy base. And your project is ready. See how beautiful it's looking. Here we used gilding techniques and also embossing technique. This is my mixed media project with a monochromatic theme with a twist called Queen in a Life's Game. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial as much as I enjoyed presenting it to you. Here are the close-up pics. Don't forget to view our YouTube channel of Expressions Craft, where our creative design team gives you wonderful projects. Till next time, keep smiling and happy crafting. Bye dears. Bye.